10-Yard Fight was released on October 18th of 1985. The NES release of 10-Yard Fight is a port from the original 10-Yard Fight released in arcades in 1983. The game was developed and published by IRM in the arcade, however was published by Nintendo on the 1985 release for the Nintendo Entertainment System. 10-Yard Fight is based on American football and is notable for being one of the first semi-realistic American football games. By today's standards, the game is far from realistic. There are no plays to choose between each snap, and all your options are limited to whether you're offense or defense. On defense, you're able to choose between two guys on the field that you're able to control. From here, you just kind of have to hope the offense goes in your direction, or you're left with your team's AI to handle taking down the runner. On offense, after the snap, you're left with four options. You're able to toss the ball to one of your two running backs, run the ball as the quarterback, or throw the ball to the one long-distance receiver. If anything's between your quarterback and the receiver, the ball will be intercepted and the play will immediately end. Because of the speed of the game and the movement of the players, this will happen a lot if you try and do any long-range passes. If you're lucky enough to have your team make the interception, you can't run with the ball until the next play. 10-Yard Fight runs slow. Really slow. This causes the game to be a total bore. The players run at a snail's pace as the field slowly scrolls upward. This slow pace isn't just limited to running the ball. Before each play, your long-range receiver will cross in front of your quarterback, getting into position at the most leisurely pace possible. This slow pace in the game doesn't really make it methodical, but rather just makes it boring. The game lacks what you would call a career mode, but in single-player mode as you play, the game does move up its 5 levels of difficulty, ranging from high school team to a Super Bowl team. Graphically, 10-Yard Fight can be considered minimalist. Every sprite looks the same with different colors for each team. The field is also plain green with no real background on the sides. The game's minimalist approach can also be seen in the soundtrack. There's some short fanfares that are played before each half, but the game's main music more sounds like shuffling of feet or a simple drum beat being played on a hi-hat cymbal. Both graphically and aurally, this game is lackluster. Overall, 10-Yard Fight may have been a major step in creating a realistic American football game, but its lack of teams, music, gameplay, and graphics make it a slow-paced, drab title that doesn't really have much to offer compared to more contemporary football games on the NES.